In today's video, what is happening on April 2nd? Well, make sure you stay tuned because what is happening on April 2nd will affect me and you as consumers. So make sure you stay tuned to find out all of the details. But before we begin, welcome back, everyone. So very happy to have you back for another update. Now, April 2nd is referred to as a Liberation Day in America, and that is according to Donald Trump. And this is what he wrote on Truth Social. For decades, we have been ripped off and abused by every nation in the world, both friend and foe. And now it is finally time for the good old USA to get some of that money back and respect back. Donald Trump and his administration is promoting April 2nd as a kind of tariff Super Bowl, during which all of his many promised import taxes will go into effect. April 2nd is when the administration will reveal the result of a study into global trade, likely resulting in further tariffs in an effort to level what is considered an unfair playing field. A tariff is a tax imposed by a government on goods imported from other countries, essentially making those imported goods more expensive to buy. Now, how do tariffs affect consumers? When tariffs are imposed, the prices of imported goods often rise, which can lead to higher costs for consumers. Companies that import goods from other countries pay the tariffs to their own government. Now, why do governments use tariffs? For example, governments use tariffs for various reasons, including protecting domestic industries by making imported goods more expensive. Tariffs can encourage consumers to buy locally produced goods, thus supporting domestic businesses and jobs. Also, they use it for generating revenue. Tariffs can be a source of income for governments, although in many developed countries, they are a relatively small part of overall revenue. They are also used as a negotiating tool. Tariffs can be used as a tool in trade negotiations, with countries potentially imposing tariffs in response to actions by other countries. An economist widely expects tariffs to increase inflation since exporters typically pass along a share of that tax to consumers in the form of price hikes. And the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell stated that Trump's tariffs are partly to blame for price increases. Donald Trump is pushing for the central bank to cut interest rates to help reduce the negative impact to consumers. Trump stated the Fed would be much better off cutting rates as U.S. tariffs start to transition their way into the economy. Now let's go over some of the tariffs already imposed by the Trump administration. 10% tariff on Canadian oil and gas, 20% tariff on all Chinese goods, and 25% tariff on all Mexican goods. Additionally, the stock market is also affected. It is very volatile right now due to the tariffs. Make sure to share with us how you are feeling in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.